Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Duck's Pokemon. My name is Zach, but you can just call me Ducky. And in today's video, we have something a little bit different. So, I have been going through my cards, sorting them out, because I don't really have packs to open at this point. I'm just trying to sort out cards, see where things go. And I thought to myself, hold on, this would make a good video. I'm going to show you guys how to store and preserve your Pokemon cards in 2021. I know that sounds really clickbaity, but honestly, this is probably my best method, and if it works for you, great. If it doesn't work for you, I'm sorry. That's just my personal opinion on how, it works for me. You could totally do something else. If you have any tips, leave a comment in the comment section down below, all those good things. But today, I'm just going to go through and show you how I organize, how I store, how I protect my Pokemon cards. So the first thing we're actually going to do is protecting my Pokemon cards. And so what I've got here is I've got 2 or 3 different things at most. I've got a KMC Perfect Fit sleeve, looks like this. And then I've got a black matte sleeve, which I don't actually have right now. I ran out, but I will just use these as a replacement. They're kind of the same. They've got the matte on the back. You can tell, that they're I think they're called Dragon Shield, I think. So we got the Dragon Shield, we got the KMC Perfect Fit sleeve, and at the highest level is a top loader. So let's just say I wanted to sleeve this Charmander, and let's just say it's just a Charmander. So what I would do is I would probably take out a KMC Perfect Fit sleeve and just put it up on top like that, and that would be it. Because this is only a promo, it's only worth about $3, it's not a huge value. So I didn't want to put too much protection on it. Let's just say now that this Charmander is a Full Art Necrozma GX. I don't know, I just came up with that. So that's kind of a higher value card, and that's also a card that I really like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the KMC Perfect Fit sleeve going upside down, and then I'm going to take one of my Dragon Matte sleeves, which, again, this isn't a Dragon Matte sleeve, but I'm going to pretend it is. I'm going to put it so that the KMC goes down, and it's not going to fit because these don't actually fit the KMC Perfect Fit sleeves, but you guys get the idea. Now, let's just say that this Charmander is a Marnie Full Art from Sword and Shield base set going for around, I want to say, $90. So what I do is, again, KMC Perfect Fit upside down, put the KMC Perfect Fit in, one of these if it were a real Dragon Matte, and then I'm going to take myself a top loader, and I'm going to put it right in the top loader, right? Perfect protection. You got water damage covered. Anything under the sun, these things can actually, protect. So there you go. That is how I store my cards, or protect my cards. Now let's get on to how I store my cards. And there's a lot of different levels to this, in my opinion. Again, this is all my opinion. Please, if you disagree with me, that's totally fine. You're entitled to that opinion. But I store my cards based on A, rarity, B, classification of the card, and C, value. And I'm not one of those people who is value is everything, but I want to keep my higher value cards protected, and therefore they need more space. So first, we're going to go through our, basic cheap stuff. So I'm talking promos that aren't GXs and rares. So for promos and GXs, I have found that the best way to store them is through deck boxes. Hold on. Deck boxes and pre-release kits. So I've got my original deck box that I got when I first started playing Pokemon competitively, not competitively, but casually competitively. I wanted just a deck box, and I actually got this a very long time ago. But as you can see, it fits a lot of cards if they're not sleeved, and I don't usually sleeve my regular promo. So let's just see what we got here. We got a Jangmo-O promo right off the bat. We got a Zekrom promo. We got a Tapu Koko promo. And the only downside to this is that if it gets cold where you are, these cards are going to warp. And it's no problem. You just put them under a book. They're going to straighten back out real easily. But in general, this is the smallest, most compact way to store your promo cards or any other cards you want to store. And they, fits really nicely into a shelf. So I highly suggest using a deck box and as well as a pre-release kit. These come out before every set is released, and people do tournaments and such. I've got my base set Shadowless in here, just a couple. I only have a couple cards from base set Shadowless. But then I've also got some, lower level stuff, some of my old favorite cards, some promos, all of the like. Just this is like my random miscellaneous box. And then I also keep my, I don't know what you call them, cellophane foil promos. You know, I've got the Snubble, the new Flapple, and I put those all in here. Oh, the Charizard V, of course, because this actually just folds over really nicely and it doesn't, like, damage the cellophane. It'll just bend it a little, but that's fine, right? Like, you can deal with that. So that is what I do with my promos and my little miscellaneous cards. They don't really fit in any of the categories I'm about to talk about. So, speaking of categories, the next category is jumbo cards, and here we go with jumbo cards. Jumbo cards are probably the most difficult because there are two different kinds of jumbo cards. There are the old jumbo cards and the new Sword and Shield jumbo cards. The old jumbo cards will not fit in this, but I have a binder that I got from GameStop. They were running a promotion where if you bought anything Pokemon cards, you would get this jumbo card binder for free. And the new promo cards, new jumbo promo cards, are from the Sword and Shield era and above. And they all fit in this binder very nicely. I just do back-to-back. I put my doubles in as well. You can just load these things up. And then I also put my cellophane one in the back as well. These fit really nicely, and they're really compact. So, again, you can just, like, stack them on a shelf. They're like the size of a book almost. A little bit bigger, but it still works. So there's that. So next, I'm going to talk about my rares. And I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I've got three different kinds of rares. Regular rare, reverse holo rare, and holographic rare. And they are all in one big binder. Woo! Oh my gosh. I'm not going to show this on camera. Like, it's almost impossible. I'm going to, like, hit the camera. Yep, I'm hitting the camera. But here is my big rare binder. I've got my holographics first, and it goes by typing alphabetically. So it goes dark, then electric, then fairy, all the likes. And so, yeah, you can just see all through. I do upside down if I have doubles of it. Wow, I'm so sorry. This is a terrible angle. And I don't know how I'm gonna, I do not know how I'm gonna close this up. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. So that is my big old binder for my rare cards. And you got to get those thick, like 2-3-inch binders. Your 1-inch binders are not going to do if you have a lot of rares. Or you can split it up, you know, only do the first 4 types in one and the next 4 types in another. That's totally fine. It's up to you. But generally, binders with like loose plastic sleeves or slots are the best for the rares because they're not worth a lot. You just need a place to store them and display them because a lot of the rares have pretty cool artworks. So there's that. Those are the rares. Next, I'm talking about your GX, your EX, your full art, your hyper rare, any of those cards that are higher class in your collection. So for those, my go-to is these really nice padded binders. I got this on Amazon. It's Ultra Pro. Down here it says Ultra Pro Pro Binder. I got this on Amazon a couple years back for like, I want to say $18. They're really expensive now. I think they're like $25 to $30 just for this type of binder. But these have padding on the top, the front and the back, so that it like protects your cards from like falling. And it's also got these really nice, here I'll show you my favorite page, is my front page. They've got really nice side loading sleeves, so you don't have to worry about like water coming down and creeping into these sleeves. Again, this is my favorite card ever, Zekrom full art, literally my favorite card ever. Just so you guys know, but it's really nice because it's got a lot of pages. It's really high quality. It's not just plastic, so it's not going to rip very easily. The one thing that does happen is these little things on top rip occasionally, but other than that, it's not like a huge deal. And I'm trying to like show as much as I can, but it's kind of hard. Red's Pikachu down there. Very, very expensive card nowadays. So yeah, I would put full arts, ultra rares, hyper rares, anything of that like secret rares, all of them go in here. And I always put like my favorite card of the page in the middle. So I'm going to see if I can get this in. So for this page, my rule is if it's a hyper rare or better, it goes in the middle. So this Professor's Research hyper rare is going to be in the middle because it's a hyper rare. But then over here, this Emolga, it's just a full art, but it is one of my favorite cards of all time. So I'm going to put that Emolga in the center because I want it to be front and center. It's a really, really adorable card that I just very recently added to my collection. All right, so you've got your rares, you've got your hyper rares, full arts, secret rares, all of those things in binders, And now we're going to move on to probably the trickiest, in my opinion, to store. And that is your expensive cards and top loaders. And I'm talking, for me personally, $15 and above. If it's above $15, it gets in a top loader, and then it goes into what I'm about to show you. Some people have different, standards. Some people sleeve regular ultra rares, and that's totally fine. Again, this is all my opinion. If you guys have differing opinions, leave your comments in the comment section down below. But other than that, moving on, my favorite thing to store my really expensive cards in is an Elite Trainer box. This is a Generations Elite Trainer box that I got picked up from my local game store a while back, and it was pretty good deal, $2 for a Generations Elite Trainer box. And as you can see, they're all stacked together. But what's interesting as well is if you have like a certain order for your cards, so let's just say like you're only collecting cards that are, or like you're putting them in order of like value, which is what I do. When you buy top loaders, usually if you're not getting them loose, they will have like these little cardboard inserts where they hold all the top loaders. I keep those so I can put my top 25 cards in one, and then it's very easy to take out because I have multiple sections. So here's another, all that good stuff. I think I've got 3 or 4 of these. But as you can see, it's got my most expensive cards. Really, really fun stuff. Like, I could just go through an entire episode just showing you all my really awesome cards that I have in my collection that I'm so grateful that I got. Purchased this for $20. It's now up to like $70, $80. But you guys know what I'm saying. I've got some really awesome cards in my collection. I'm very grateful that I was able to get these before Pokemon blew up and, nobody could get product anymore. But again, I just stick them in these little sleeves that they came in, the top loaders came in, and then I put them, boom, right in that ETB, put it all up, close it all up, perfect, smaller, so small and compact so it can fit in a drawer or something like that if you want to store it away. And the final thing I'm going to show you, and I'm probably not going to show you for long, is sealed collection. So let's just say you've got booster boxes, you've got sealed packs, you've got sealed collection boxes. It's all going to differ. So for the bigger stuff, like the big collection boxes, your big Elite Trainer boxes, I would just go with a cardboard box and then store it away in a place high and dry. So it's not going to get flooded out and, it's not going to get any damage whatsoever unless, like, the shelf collapses. But just somewhere high and dry, cardboard box works great for most of those things. But there are some things that are littler, smaller, and don't need to go in a cardboard box. That's just too much. So what I like to do is I found this neat little filing box. I'll show you. It's this, like, I don't know. I'm going to try to get it on camera. It's not going to work well. It's like this filing cabinet box thing. And it's, let me see what it says. It says Jumbo Pro File. And so it opens from the top, and it's got like a little lid. It's made out of plastic, so it's waterproof. And I put all of my sealed collection. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that on camera. Yeah, like, that's what I got. I got all my sealed collection, small stuff in there when it comes to, like, my booster packs, my Checklane Blister collection, my... What else is in there? I put one plushie in there just because, I don't know, for a little bit of padding, but at the same time, it's a rare plushie. I don't know. And then I put, Checklane blisters, 3-pack blisters. I put my custom cards in there just because I needed to clean up the place a little bit. But really, you can fit anything in those. Those profiles are really awesome just for storage. They're a little bit bulkier and bigger and heavier, but I think that's a worthy sacrifice to make because this is your sealed collection. This is your prized possessions. This is stuff that you need, to keep safe. Otherwise, I don't know, you're going to lose a lot of money. Whatever. But I just want to say, I'm sorry that I didn't have any packs. I should have packs for Tuesday's video. I should have a lot of packs. I should have 4 videos coming up where I will be opening up packs and only packs and not doing anything else unless, I get something cool. But I hope this was helpful for you guys. Please leave a comment in the comment section down below with your feedback. Do you guys do similar things as me? Do you guys do completely different things as me? Do you put promos in a binder and ultra rares in a ETB? It's all up to you. I just hope this was helpful for a good starting place if you just bought a bunch of Pokemon cards and don't know where to store them. This video was definitely for you, and if you've made it to this portion, I would really, really appreciate you subscribing because probably you're a new member to the Pokemon community. Welcome. I am here to welcome you to the Pokemon community. and the Duck Squad. We are an inclusive, positive, when we can be community, and I am so excited to get 350 subscribers. I'm at 349 by the time I'm recording this, which is a Thursday, but who knows? Maybe we'll be up to 350 by the time this is posted on Saturday. I hope so. But anyways, that is just about going to do for the video today. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Always do those things. It makes me happy, and hopefully my videos make you just a little bit happier. Remember, I get the bad pulls, so you don't have to. And with all that being said, I'm Octux Pokemon, and I'm out.